You do not see with your eyes, you see with your mind. People do not realize that everything external is a image internal. Okay. When I'm looking at something and someone next to me is looking at the same thing, we most people think, oh, we are seeing the same thing. It's totally not true. You can see the same thing in many different angles, in many different ways. If you look at the television, for example, and to the news, most people who are unable, who are stuck in the same perspective, stuck in the same frequency, who are look at the television, they think, oh, this is reality. And then the news also tells you how to think about it. And then they will start thinking about it that way with that information. But a more evolved person, okay, starts to see it and starts to also use Google or TikTok or any other platforms to get information from different sources. And this way, you're capable of making different connections in the brain and you're capable of seeing the initial information and seeing it from a different angle. But most people, they think, oh, I'm seeing with my eyes. What I'm seeing is true. The information is true. This is how it is. And then they protect that. And then it becomes internal, okay? And then they see that as reality. And when someone gives them a different point of view about the same thing, they defend it, they get angry, they get frustrated, and they protect it like it's their reality. And it's like a battle you don't want to play. Why are you defending external things that you do not even know if are true? Okay. Um, you do not see with your eyes, you see with your mind. Many people, they are stuck in a perspective that's forced upon them. Okay. When I hear like right now I'm in the Netherlands, soon I will be in a different country again, but what I really like being in different countries is because especially when I'm in countries where I don't understand the language, it gives me so much peace of mind because it allows me to stay in my own perspective. Okay. When I'm in the Netherlands, I hear people talk about stuff and everything that's not within their normal is wrong. Okay. That's like Dutch society. That's like Dutch culture. For example, a woman was talking to someone else and she was saying, yeah, the younger generation does not want to work 40 hours a week anymore, and they're so lazy and this and that. And like something inside of me just wanted to join the conversation and wanted to tell her, hey, listen, if you want to work 40 hours a week, if you like your job, that's up to you. But let everyone make their own decisions. And I think it's very toxic to work 40 hours a week. I think you should at least have like 6 months a year where you're not working and integrating everything you've observed so you can create a clear perspective on life, after working 1 year, at least take like 3 months off, 6 months off. That's my perspective, that's how I've been operating, for a very long time. Or when you're working, only work a few hours a day and then, live your life, explore. But yeah, I did not go to the woman because something inside of me realized that it's not worth my time and energy to convince an NPC, a person of my perspective. Right now I'm seeing so many, quote unquote battles I don't want to fight. It's like I'm hearing it, I'm understanding their perspective on life. I'm understanding their low level of awareness on life, their the inability to understand different perspectives. And I'm not even, going to talk to this person. Not because I'm scared, not because I'm not like, not because I'm scared of their opinion or their energy or whatever. It's just because I know that if I would talk to this person, I could convince her and see things from a different perspective, but it's just not worth it. it's just not worth it, because you will talk to this person, you will give this person a different perspective, and then 10 minutes later they go sit in front of the television. They will forget everything you said, and they will be feeding themselves a reality again that's forced upon them. I did the same in the past, with family members, and at some point I realized it's really not worth my time anymore to convince people. The reason I'm now making these videos is because, I want to share my perspective, but I'm tired of sharing my perspective to people that are unable to integrate the things I'm saying. It took me so much time and effort and energy to get myself on this level of awareness. I will not allow the environment to drag me down to a lower frequency again. I will just make these videos, and the people who are ready, they can tune in. And if you're not ready, then, don't watch my videos, okay? um, yeah, that's how I'm doing it right now. It's you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind, and don't try to convince small-minded people to see things from your perspective. It's not worth your time and energy. Just, do high leverage actions, make videos, and then, the people already will tune in. And for me, it's a game of leveling up these connections in my brain. For me, it's a game of, how can I set up my routines in such a way that I can experience joy in my life with healthy habits, but at the same time, also, how can I evolve? Evolve to my full potential. Allow myself to reach a higher level of awareness that allows me to make better decisions, that allows me to keep operating on a high frequency. Okay. I am not doing the stuff anymore for a very long time now that society considers normal. That society considers that you have to do. You have to work. You have to work 40 hours a week. No, it's my life. I decide. I can decide to live cheap and just, live as a live as a king. You just live in warm countries. Oh, it's getting cold in my country. No, I just go to a warmer country. And some people who are stuck in, the perspective, the vibration of other of the people in their society, they think, oh, I can only go to a different country like 2 weeks a year, and I have to plan that 1 year in advance, and then I have to put all my happiness in those 2 weeks, and then the rest of the year they feel depressed, and then they go to the doctor, and then they think they have depression and take pills, and that's the solution. No, it's retarded. It's so retarded. It's like most people, they are unable to use their brain. Okay, like 80% of society, they are drones, they are NPCs, they are unable to make their own connections in their brain. They are stuck in a frequency that's forced upon us. They are not living life from their own perspective. They have so many limited beliefs that are not their own, and they think they make their own decisions. They think they are depressed because they have something wrong in their brain. No, it's you're you have absorbed too many negative thinking patterns from the environment. You have absorbed too many self-limited beliefs, and therefore you're not living the life you want to live, and therefore you're depressed. Okay. And you have to start evolving your perspective on life. Don't chase a higher number on your bank account. Don't chase external validation. No, chase high quality people. Chase routines that allow you to reach a higher level of freedom, that allows you to reach a higher level of awareness. That's the game. Okay. You do not see with your eyes, you see with your mind. I keep saying it. Evolve your mind, evolve your perspective on life, because this allows you to attune to different realities where things are possible that weren't possible before. Okay. Like, I've now reached a level that, so many people are never capable of reaching. and it's not that I'm like rich or something, you know. That will be probably the next level, that I will be really rich, because I can see it happen. You know, I've met so many rich people. I start to understand the game, but you know, I'm already, you know, having more freedom than most rich people. Okay, because freedom is more valuable than money for me. Okay, I rather build a higher level of money on a foundation of freedom than build this money game on a foundation of being stuck in a routine that's not controlled by myself. Because that's not real richness for me. You can only be rich when it's built on being free. Okay? So, yeah, I hope this perspective helped you on your journey. If you need any help, click on the link below. Everything you need to reach a high level of freedom, to reach a high level of awareness. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.